I have a story for you guys, and it happened right here, just back there a little bit. I was on the way through here to Burleigh during the Pacific Air Show that was happening on the Gold Coast this year, and my bike's a little bit older, as you might know or might not know, but I was on the way here and I got to that point just off the highway, and it's 80, comes down to 60 through there, so I was doing like 70 or something, so I was accelerating up to exit off, and I rolled on the throttle and the bike didn't have any power. And some of you probably know where this is going. Probably happened to the best of us, I would assume. I was worried that there was something more concerning happening with the bike, because I had only owned it for a little while at that point. But as I was coming off the highway, rolled on the throttle, started losing power. The more throttle I added, the more power I lost, which is an interesting feeling. As you do, I was shitting my pants a little bit, wondering if I'd bought a dud. Yeah, as I said, bike's a bit older, it's carbureted, which just means that the fuel isn't injected via injectors like modern bikes are and modern cars are. They have like a fuel rail that sends fuel across to the injectors. Injectors spray the fuel into the engine in a way that it's easy to ignite, and that's where you have like your air fuel ratio and stuff like that. On older bikes you have like a mechanical way of doing that instead of electronic fuel injection, and that's the carburetor. And so roll on the throttle, sucks more air and fuel through the carburetors, lose power. Didn't know what was going on. My first thought, which if that sort of thing happens to you, usually the first thought, shit, I'm out of fuel. So I went for the fuel tap, which on this bike is on the left hand side. Pulled over, checked where the fuel tap is, because again I was new to this bike. I was like, cool, found it, switched it over, tried to start the bike, didn't start it first, tried a couple more times.